Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Synsei Inc. And I'm back for another video. So right now we're about to jump into a live stream over on my channel. Make sure if you watch this, make sure you subscribe so you can pull up to the live discussions, man. We talk about the chapters each week live on my channel, but we're going to be discussing the awakenings, are they ass pools in quotations. We're going to be discussing the fake out deaths, Kinemon, the Conjuro stuff. We're going to talk about all of that. That's what today's video is about. If you like these types of videos where I bring people on, get the community's perspective, make sure that you hit that like button. If you want more One Piece content, make sure you subscribe and turn on those post notifications, man. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Yo,
it's good.
what's poppin', bro?
It's good, bro. How you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, having a great day. Had some Halloween shenanigans with my nieces and nephews earlier. So it's been a good day, man. Been a good day.
I feel that.
For sure. So how you feeling about this chapter, bro? First and foremost, what would you give it out of 10? Let me ask you that first.
I'd probably give it a 7.5 or 8 out of 10.
Okay. How are you? Go ahead.
My bad. Okay, the reason why is because, well, like those fake deaths I was telling y'all about, or you was talking about, I kind of don't like how they're not killing off the characters. But I mean, it's cool, I guess. I guess Oda got something in plan for us.
Right. So how do you think that instead of Kinemon and Conjuro being alive, if you had an opportunity to tweak it or to change it in any way, how do you think that you would have done that to make it so you could have fulfilled what you wanted to do, but also made it so the community could have, I guess, seen the stakes or seen something impactful from their deaths? Like, how would you have changed things around?
I think honestly, just them two fighting and then fighting out to the death would be good enough for me, because then obviously Kinemon and Kanjuro have been Oden's scabbards for 20 plus years, you feel me? So I feel like it would have been better ending off with just them duking it out, fighting to the death, and then obviously it gets emotional at the end because they've been together through hardships for them 20 years, and that's how I feel like it really should have ended.
For sure. I understand. So a lot of the things that people have been saying to me, in particular, that they don't like, is the fact that it's not who is a part of the fake deaths, it's just how often it happens. And I think people feel like since Wano is supposed to be this big, grandiose thing, where it's the largest arc, and they're going against two Yonko. I guess a lot of people want to see, in their words, their words, not mine, more stakes. And they feel like since there's no loss on the side of the Straw Hat Alliance, it doesn't seem like there's any stakes here. It kind of seems cookie cutter, or it kind of seems like there's not enough at stake for the Straw Hats to lose. How do you feel about that? Would you agree with that statement?
Yeah, I kind of would agree with that statement, because like you just said, well, obviously they're fighting two Yonkos, and then the people that are working for those Yonkos, Kaido's his crew members, I feel like the Toby Ropo was too easily beaten, and then there wasn't really that much deaths, like you were just saying. I feel like maybe there should have been some deaths, but I mean, I guess there's no deaths, and I don't know. I don't really know how to. I can't really tell y'all my mind. You know what I mean? I can't.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's just too much going through my head to discuss, because it's I don't know. They're supposed to be fighting two Yonkos, and they're not really. There's no deaths, basically, I guess.
For sure. I agree. Something I do agree with you on is I feel the Topi Ropo got built up, and they did get defeated pretty quickly. However, I want to say, based on how Wano's been going in the anime, I think that they will they'll mitigate that issue when it gets fleshed out in the anime. I'm assuming. I don't know 100%, but I would assume that they will, because something as simple as page 1 versus Sanji got like 5 minutes, and that was in the manga literally 2 pages. So if something as simple as that is going to get that fleshed out, I really am willing to hedge my bets and to say that in the Wano anime that this Topiropo fights will get stretched out. Like I do think that they will get fleshed out fights, because you remember in Dressrosa this how cool the Senior Pink and the Frankie fight was in the anime. Like, it was incredible. So I'm hoping that they can do that type of thing with the Topiropo fights, man. I'm excited to see that, and I do agree with you on that.
Yeah, I agree with you on that too. Hopefully in the anime they kind of like stretch it out, because well, I mean, like you said, it was only really 2 pages, and to me the only fights that were interesting with the Topiropo was when Jinbei was fighting Who's Who and Robin fighting Black Maria. Those are the only 2 fights that I think
for sure
were good in the manga, but hopefully in the anime they stretch it out so we can see more. And
for sure the Who's Who fight was super interesting just because of the lore that came with it. Like, I did not see the Sun God Nika stuff and the Gomu information. That kind of came out of left field. I didn't expect that, so that was kind of cool. My favorite part of One Piece is like the lore and things like that, so that definitely was my favorite part. But Hydro, man, I appreciate you coming through, bro. I'm gonna try to get the rest of these people in, and I appreciate you speaking. To stick around after I'm done recording the video portion, I'll bring people back in and we can discuss more freely. But I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. Right on for inviting me in here.
For sure, brody.
Talking to y'all.
For sure, bro. Man. Be easy, brody. What's good? Up? What's popping, man? What's popping?
Nothing much, man. Hey, man.
I'm chilling, man. Enjoying Halloween, man. Out here, had some fun today, man. So let me ask you, cause I asked the last guy how he felt about the Kinemon and Kanjuro stuff. So, like, briefly, how did you feel about that in this chapter? Are you somebody that was not a fan of it? Did it not bother you that much? Like, how are you feeling about it?
To be honest, I think there should be more character death, but I don't see Kinemon, like, whenever that happened, like, it was obvious, because, like, him and Momo, he hasn't fulfilled his dream, basically, right?
For sure.
And it's like, I couldn't see him die without fulfilling it. And then, like, Kiku, again, like, another one, like, I couldn't see her dying. The other 2, though, Orochi, we already knew was alive still, right? Because that man got his head chopped off like twice before this.
Yeah. The Orochi stuff wasn't shocking at all. It shouldn't have been shocking for anybody, honestly. I mean, we all knew Orochi was still alive.
Yeah, it's like it's obvious at this point, right?
For sure.
But Kanjuro, I wish he died, and like I feel like that was his time. But
yeah, if Kanjuro doesn't die after this, after saying take your last breath, if he still doesn't die after this, I think then I'd be a little bit more harsh on my criticism on Oda's decision, because I think after this situation, Kanjuro should be dead. Like he should be dead after this. And if he isn't dead, I'm gonna look at it a little weird, because like they built it up to be this big climactic thing, his final act, this final breath that he's taking, bro. And if this doesn't kill him now, it's like, come on, man. That's crazy.
It's like the second fake out already, and now we're gonna have another one.
Yeah, I don't think Oda would do that to us. Not after. I hope not. I hope, because that would be. Then I would have to say, okay, this is ass. Then I would have to say it.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Like so. But what do you think about getting off the Kinemon Kanjuro stuff? How'd you feel about the awakenings, man? How did you feel about Law and Kid in that situation?
Yeah, that was sick, but I don't understand like how they're awakening him. You know, like is it just time? Is it because it's not that big of a span if it's time, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just confusing.
That was my critique on the awakenings. A lot of people, I was more upset with the awakenings than the Kinemon and Kanjuro stuff, because with the Kinemon and Kanjuro stuff, it's like, yes, I don't like it, but I kind of foresaw it happening just because of how the way Oda does things. And that's not an excuse, right? I'm not saying since, oh, it's expected, then it's okay. Nah, it's still like, I don't like it, but I expected it, so I didn't care that much. But with Law and Kid's awakening, it's not that I'm mad they're awakened. I knew that they were going to have some sort of power up for Big Mom, right? You know what I mean? Like they're fighting Big Mom. I just want to know, like you said, where did it come from? Like, when did y'all awaken? And Law specifically, because if Law for me,
yeah, for 13 years, right?
Yeah, for me, it's like Law had to have awakened after Dressrosa, bro, because if not, that whole encounter is changed in my mind, because you said you only use it in life or death situations. That wasn't a life or death situation. You had your arm cut off. Like that
nigga got shot.
like that wasn't a life or death situation. Like if he was awakened during the fight with Doflamingo and he didn't use it, that's confusing to me.
Yeah.
That's confusing to me. So I would hope that it happened after Dressrosa. I would hope that he awakened. I don't need to see it happen. I don't need to like see how they got to this point, but can you at least give me a little bit of information on how it happened? At least explain it a little bit. Because
they're not gonna keep popping them up, you know. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Because with Dolphy, boom, we get an awakening with Dolphy. We don't really know how it happens. We get an awakening with Katakura. We don't really know how it happens. Now we got Law and Kid. We still don't know how it happens. And I'm just like, at some point, bro, it's like, can you give us a little bit? I'm not asking you. You don't got to go into details on your Tagashi tip and like give us a bunch of narration and a bunch of like pages of text explaining the powers and stuff. I'm not asking for that, but let me get a little bit so I can know like what's going on. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at with it.
I feel you. Yeah, no, that makes. Actually, I'm on your side right now, like that.
Yeah, and Oda does this often though. If you notice, like, someone, I was just about to bring this up. The Usim Lau said it in the chat. Then it didn't explain how like he uses gear second and third. They explain what he's doing, but not how we got to that point. And so Oda does it sometimes. People get powers, and we're like, when did they get it? When did this happen? And
I feel like that's like almost half the time though. It's like, but it's also because it's like in between like major fights and like them resting.
For sure. At least like with Gear Fourth, right? We kind of got an explanation a little bit, right? We know that he was in Rusakana and he needed help to defeat the animals there, and that's when he, you know, adapted Gear Fourth into his you know, his training regimen to basically defeat the animals on the island. I understand it, like that was explained some, so I kind of got it. And I feel like the Rayleigh flashbacks are helpful. I know some people are like, oh, they're kind of memey and cringy at times. I like the Rayleigh flashbacks because at least it explains, like, it's helping explain things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let us get one of those with Law Kid. Let us get a little mini flashback real quick, like a page or two of like a time where they was in trouble and they had to awaken their fruit. Can we get that? Like something like that. Like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm asking for too much, but I would like a little bit of an explanation somehow.
Yeah, man, it's just crazy.
For sure. And I don't know. I'm not asking for training arcs or nothing like that. We don't need all that, but I'd rather just have a little explanation and get a whole, like, I don't need a whole exposition on it. I don't need that. But just a little bit, you feel me?
Yeah, like a little like flashback that happens like in a few pages. explaining like where it is and when, you know.
For sure. Billy Bob says they're not the Straw Hats and Oda would never do that, and I think that's bad. I think that the fact that they are so prevalent to the story, and the fact that they are so important to what's going on, and he won't explain it to us just because they're not the Straw Hats, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. Like I don't think that's a good thing. Like you can have excuses for like the reason why he'll do certain things, but that doesn't mean that it's a good thing. And that's one of the things I don't really like, because Kid and Law are very important. Like they're very important to the story. All right, and so it's just like, I don't know. You can't like, and I'm not one of those people that's gonna bash Oda, but you can't have characters be that important and treat them differently just because they're not the main characters of the story. Like those characters are very important characters, and I feel like they deserve that. At least because there's a lot of fans that love Law. I'm leaving Kid out because people hate Kid for real, so I might be about to say that. But a lot of people love Law, bro. People want to know stuff. You feel me? You know what I mean? Nah, I'm just playing. I'm gonna start hating on Kid. I'm joking. Shout out my man Gio. Shout out my man Gio. But Law, exactly. Law not a Straw Hat. He got a whole flashback. That's what I'm saying. He's important. But you know, I don't know. It is what it is, though. But hey, Spells, let me get some other people in here. Thank you so much though for sharing your thoughts, man. I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. What you say, bro?
You guys had a good day today or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Beautiful day. Beautiful day.
What's popping with y'all?
What's good, Brazy? What's good, bro?
Good, man.
Shit, just chilling.
Hey, that's what's good, bro. Love to see it. Love to see it. So, what y'all think about the chapter, man? How y'all feeling? Is it trash? Is it trash or gas? What is it? What we talking?
I want to say it's in between, bro.
In between?
I think it's just in between, yeah, mid. It's not trash.
Kinemon shit, bro. I'm not smelling that Kinemon shit, bro. Like, how the fuck is you supposed to be dead? And then you got enough power to still bring that big ass monster out.
Are you talking about the Conjurer? Talking about Conjurer?
Yeah, wrong person. Conjurer, my fault.
Nah, you good. Man, I'm just saying though, man. I Conjurer better be dead after this. That's all I'm saying.
For real.
Yeah, man.
It don't make no sense how he got that much power still, and he's supposed to be done.
Yeah, like
it's kind of frustrating, you know. We think that some characters get killed and they're alive always, and you know we are frustrated about that, you know.
Yeah. With the Kinemon situation, man, for me, when I first read it, I'm like, this is kind of bad, right? But after I read it again, I'm like, you know what? This is One Piece, bro. What it does is a lot to other characters, right? But to me, it was kind of like you build up all this fake tension, and it just for nothing. That's pretty much what it is. And you know, for me, if I would have wrote it, I think I would have kept Kinemon like the way Kiku is, where he's like 2 steps away from death, and then he gets to see like Momonosuke growing up, and then he has a flashback where he says his final words to him, and that's pretty much it. And he dies, right? I think that could have been pretty cool, in my opinion.
Nah, for sure, bro. Man, it's like this a thing, right? Like I said earlier to the guy I was talking to before, I'm not mad about the fake out deaths, but it's only because I'm so used to it. I'm just like, this is just how, like, I'm so used to like this happening. So I this is what I said earlier. I was in the Twitter space this morning, and I said, yo, from now on, after this, I am assuming no matter what happens to a character, if another character doesn't directly speak on them being dead or say something alluding to them being dead and like
they are not
or like
dead.
solidifies it for me, they are alive. I'm assuming every character is alive unless it's like a Whitebeard Ace situation where we know they're dead. We have some sort of memorial for them maybe, or something to solidify them being dead. Like, that's just how I'm moving.
But like, we are facing 2 Yangos, and it's kind of frustrating, you know, to not build up no tension. Like, I think that we can't finish Wano with no losses, because it's going to be like Like,
Yeah, man.
we face 2 Youngos, we are going to face 3 Admirals, we're going to face
And-
Imu, and no losses. That's
Yeah,
impossible.
they don't. Excuse
You
me.
can't like.
It don't make sense. I agree with
Yes.
you on some real shit. Like you can't be facing 2 Yonkos and nobody on your side die. Like that don't make sense at all.
Like in my opinion, because Wano is one of the last arcs, we can't go from facing 2 Youngos with no losses to facing to the final walk and losing Luffy and anyone getting killed. It's like a big gap, you know. We have to build up this gap with some losses, with some tension, with some anxiety. You know, that's like frustrating. But I understand how Oda goes. It's like a more of no, it's more of a family, so it's not like killing and all of that, you know. So I
Yeah, man.
understand.
Just look at what happened in Marineford. It's a Yonko versus the Navy, right? And there was deaths. Like, what about when 2 Yonko fight?
Yeah,
Like,
so that was the cool part about Marineford. You like
That's why Marineford is legendary because of that. It had everybody there. You feel me?
Yeah.
Everybody was there, and
Like,
people
I
was
didn't
dying
like-
left and right.
I didn't like the deaths, but that was the good part. It was deaths that I didn't like. I was frustrated. I was not like now I know that Zoro is going to beat King and Luffy is going to defeat Kaido and all of that. It's like it's no tension. There's no tension, in my opinion, and that's the
I
bad
feel-
part.
I feel like Law, you know how Big Mom is supposed to be like strong, impenetrable, and all that extra shit. Like, how did Law pierce her neck? Like, I'm not understanding. Like, it happened too easy. Like, they getting all
What
the
neck?
shots on Big Mom. Like, you feel me?
Yo, if
That's just how his powers work. That's the thing though, Brazy. It's like, bro, you knew that Kid and Law were going to get some sort of power up at some point. We should have expected it.
Go out like that. That's impossible. Big
I
Mom can't go out
don't-
like that.
I
There's
don't-
no way.
Listen, I don't think Big Mom is losing here. I've been saying that.
I agree.
I don't think that she's losing. I think it's going to be a situation where Kid and Law just do enough to either facilitate a situation in which Big Mom backs off.
I think that she's going to retreat. I think
Yeah,
that
she's gonna make Big Mom back off or something like that. But to utterly defeat her, it's not gonna happen. I don't think Kid and Law are defeating Big Mom in combat, like literally defeating her, like knocking her out. Like, I don't think that's happening. I think it's gonna be a situation because like you gotta remember the Big Mom pirates are still here.
Yeah.
So they're here for a reason, and I think it's literally. I think they're literally here so Big Mom can retreat. That's honestly what I think that's what they're here for.
So didn't Hero Sparrow lose though?
Peril Sparrow lost to Neko, yes.
Yeah, ain't he supposed to be the strongest person that's there right there besides Big Mom?
Nah, Smoothie's on the ship.
Yeah, and
they keep kicking the shit down. They can't get up
I don't
there.
think Katakuri is here. I don't think he's here.
No, it's not here, but I think that it's stronger than Peril Sparrow.
Oh no, he was saying who the strongest one that's here.
Okay.
But Smoothie's on the ship. Even though Smoothie a bum, but it's okay. She's still here. So I really hate Smoothie, bro. I do, but it's okay.
She almost got bit by a razor, I think.
Dog boy, what's popping, bro? I got a donation real quick. Pete's my homie Peter Casal says $5 send us the dopest commentator in One Piece community. Appreciate the content always. Hey man, it's a lot of dope content creators, man. I really appreciate the love though, bro. Glad that I can be, your favorite guy, man. It means a lot though, and thank you for the donation. But yeah, bro, I don't think like Big Mom is like dying or losing, getting knocked out, none of that shit. I think she's gonna retreat though.
Narratively speaking, I think that's kind of weird to going from defeating a warlord like the previous big boss was like, or Katakuri, to defeating 2 Youngos at the same time. It's like I think that it's too much, It's too much. It's like
let's not forget CP0 there. Let's not forget CP0 there. But go ahead, but CP0 is there. They trying to get goddamn Robin. We can't forget about them.
Nah, for sure.
Another thing that I'm thinking, bro, could be those ships, right, that were going up. What if they're fighting the Big Mom pirates, and that's another way that Big Mom can retreat? She goes to help them out and stuff. Like, that could be another possibility.
Hey, Sam, do you think that they're gonna get Robin the second time?
Man, that would be so ass to me, bro. Like, but
I will stop watching this shit, bro.
like, bro, only because like Enies Lobby was such a powerful arc, right? It was such a powerful arc. It was such so important to the story and for Robin's character. I just don't want this to happen again and for it to like tarnish that in any way. Like I'm hoping that a few things. Some people say it could be Brook, but I don't think Brook's strong enough. However, I do think Sanji, if he's not too tore up from this queen situation, which he can regenerate now, so I don't think he should be too bad off. Him repaying the favor of Robin protecting him by saving her, I think that would be dope. Like I would love that.
Didn't they say Brooks, his devil fruit was awakened too?
I don't think they've said that. I don't even know what his awakening would do, bro. Cause like
I remember they saying something about his devil fruit being unlocked because he can take that soul form.
Yeah, that's just a speculation that he's like it's maybe an awakening. We don't know it though. We don't know if that's his awakening.
Yeah. But that's it. I don't know who gonna whoop her. I don't know who gonna help then. Sanji?
My man Sanji, bro. I'm telling you.
He hasn't put it on yet.
Or Jinbei. What Jinbei doing?
Jinbei and Frankie are still pretty much fresh.
Yeah, Jinbei, Frankie, Sanji.
It's not gonna be as easy as they think. Because the way that one second, bro. The way that they're talking, the CP0, when they were talking to Lucci on the phone, is as if they think, oh yeah, well, if Luffy wins somehow, we just gonna swoop in and claim Wano as our own. They in their mind, they're underestimating Luffy and his alliance, bro. They're really underestimating them. I think that they think they're just about to come swoop in and it's gonna be easy peasy. And to me, it's not, bro. I don't think it's not gonna go how they think.
I think you think the fleet gonna come?
If the fleet,
do you think the fleet? Yeah,
that would be crazy, but it's mad late in the arc, so I'm not sure, man.
That might help him escape. Like every other arc date, somebody help Luffy and them escape.
Or the big man pirates could like distract the navy because they are down the river, so they could like fight a little bit the navy, like help the Straw Hats, but not because they wanted to, because they are just there, you know.
Yeah.
That could happen too.
Shit, I don't know. It's a bunch of different scenarios that can really happen. Cause you don't know if Luffy do beat Kaido, who's to say that Kaido is gonna be like beat to the point where he can't move? He might be hurt and he might retreat. Never know.
Do you think that Luffy, Synsei, do you think that Luffy beats Kaido, kills him? Do you think there's any sense that Kaido gets killed?
Luffy ain't never killed nobody.
Nah, I don't think he's killing Kaido.
No, I don't mean Luffy kills him. Like,
but you asking me? Do I think it's Kaido dying? Is basically what you're asking me.
Yes.
I want him to die.
Yeah, me too. Because it's going to be some, like what's he's going to do in the final goal? He's going to reappear. He's going to be in prison. What's going to happen with him? It's like weird.
They might Doflamingo his ass.
No, I think that the best way to be killed by, like, I don't know, some samurai of the.
He can't die. He didn't jump though. Remember, he didn't try to commit suicide and all that extra shit, and he can't be penetrated. It's like I don't know who gonna kill him if somebody gonna kill him.
Yeah, I feel like Kaido can't be captured because he's been captured many times and he just leaves. Like
the only thing I could see, the only thing that I've said this, the only way that I could see him being captured that makes sense, is if he knows. He does know. I'm sorry, he knows this. Well, he should, because I think, yeah, he knows this because Jack tried to stop it from happening. But if Doflamingo is still important for whatever Kaido got going on, and he gets captured in order to escape and get Dolphy out of wherever he is, that's the only way I could see this happening. To like where I would be okay with it. Like, not that maybe Kaido don't got this in his mindset, But if he gets to wherever he's going and Oda has it planned for Kaido to get out and to get Dolphy out of the situations he's in, that's something I could see happening. Other than that, though, it's like, what prison is going to hold this man? It's not going to, nothing is going to hold him.
But like, you mean that there is no Admiral, there is no top Navy officer who is able to help Kaido with his higher? And I think because we know that the Admirals are on the level of Luffy or higher. So I think that's kind of negative, you know, that Kaido can't be killed or something like that. I think that he can't be executed by like Sakazuki or something like that. I think that he can kill him if with his haki.
I get you, bro, because it's like, it's just hard for me to come to terms with, like, because what's going to happen? Kaido not just going to stop. Like, even if Luffy beats him, right? If Luffy beats him, or if they stalemate, if he beats him, it doesn't matter. Do you think Kaido's just gonna, I guess I'll just leave? No, he's not gonna just give up. He's not gonna stop. Like, so it's just like, I feel like the only way to stop this nigga is to kill him.
I agree. I agree. 100%. He's too big and strong to not be killed. It's not like a warlord. He's too strong.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. And what Sin said, like, he's not gonna stop. That man been there for 20 years. Do you think if you be with a bitch for 20 years, ain't no way in hell you gonna give that bitch up? You feel me? He not about to
on God.
He not about to just get that shit up.
Got me tripping, bro. Oh, we breaking up now. We gonna talk about it. That's what I'm saying. 20 years? That's crazy. What's good, bro?
Do you think that Big Mom or Kaido, especially Big Mom now, will have a state like that he awakens his her devil fruit and shows to Law and Kid who's the real boss or something like that? Oh, because it's like Law and Kid have their devil fruit for 10, 13 years. Big Mom has his own, and Kaido for 20, 30 years. So, I mean, I think that they could have awakened their devil fruit too, you know?
Yeah, that's
for sure. I think awakening is probably about to be the theme, bro. Luffy's probably gonna be the next one. Luffy's probably gonna be the next one. He gonna be on the roof. He gonna start to lose a little bit, and then I'm telling you, bro, he gonna be the next one. Luffy about to awaken. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Big Mom awakening. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Kaido awakening. I think awakenings is the theme right now. I think that's gonna be the thing, bro. I think that's just gonna be. Like, I think, and for me, I'm hoping that that leads into finally getting to see this nigga Vegapunk, bro. Oda told us that when we get to Vegapunk, devil fruits will be explained. So I'm hoping whenever we get I'm hoping that with all these awakenings happening, that we get to see this man and we finally get an explanation on what the awakening is, what devil fruits are, where do they come from, like, yo, does it correlate the DNA, like, what is going on with all of that? That's what I need to know this. I need to know this, bro.
I feel like
what you gonna do? What you he gonna do when he meets Vegapunk?
Bro, I don't know, bro. I don't care what happens. As long as we get explanations, bro, that's all that matters to me.
Hold on. Kid supposedly awakened.
I'm gonna go, bro. I gotta take my kids trick-or-treating, bro. Thanks for having me on, bro.
All love, bro. Yo, we just had an awesome conversation about the chapter, awakenings, all types of stuff. Not ending the stream. However, I am ending the video. So I'm gonna stop the recording here. Make sure that if you like this content, you like and subscribe if you want more One Piece content, man. This was an awesome conversation, and make sure that you join the Discord so you can be a part of the videos when I'm doing them with the community. As always, I hope you all are staying safe and healthy during these trying times. This has been Synsei Inc., and I will see you all in the next video.